Alright guys and gals, I'm back for another video. I'm going to be making some homemade biscuits. So let's get started. I'm going to be using some flour. And this is gold milled self-rising flour. Sorry, it's leaking everywhere. I'm like, Alright, my flour's at room temperature. I usually keep it in the refrigerator because it lasts me a while. So then I don't have to keep buying flour over and over again. Okay, I'm going to grab a measuring cup. Measuring cups. I'm going to use 2 cups of flour. Whoa. That's 1 cup. When I ripped this bag open, it tore, so I'm getting flour everywhere. That's 2. Only the floured surface, so I think I'll just leave it. I'm using some butter, and there's no salt. I'm going to use 1 whole stick. Sorry, I got flour everywhere. That's okay. Just if you're not messy, you're not having fun in the kitchen. Alright, so I'm just putting a little piece in there. You can do this in the mixer, but I've always made biscuits just right out of a bowl. So I don't want to over mix it because they'll be tough. So I forgot to add some. I gotta add some cream and tartar. Some salt. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I get all the butter. I'm going to do a quick wash of my hands. That feels better. I'm going to add some cream and tartar. Probably about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Eighth of a teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon of baking powder. Alright, I'm gonna mix that in a little bit. Cleaning up my mess a little bit. Okay, that's what it looks like so far. And then I'm just going to mush this in. And it takes a while, so you just keep doing this. Or you can do it with your hands and just mush it in. Sometimes I like it the cleaner way, using a fork. But you can do this. This is faster, actually. I'm messy this way. And I just mix it up a little bit. Oh, before I got started with the video, I turned the oven on to 400 because I'm going to bake some biscuits. And you bake them 15 minutes to 20 minutes because I'm in a high altitude, so I just check and see what altitude you're in and adjust your time. Alright, when it starts crumbling like that, that's what it's supposed to look like. So we're ready to add some liquid. I'm going to add maybe 2/3 cup of milk. But I forgot to add some stevia because I like my biscuits a little sweeter. So I'm going to add a half a tablespoon. If you want regular granulated sugar, that's fine too. I don't eat that stuff because I found out that wasn't very healthy. So raw sugar would be a better for you, but that's up to you. So alright, mix that in. Now I'm going to add my milk. I had to put my cap on my milk because I don't want to lose my cap. Okay, I'm pouring it in. And you don't want to mix this too much because it's going to get rolled out with a rolling pin. If it's too moist, you can add a little bit more flour. I kind of like it like that because when you roll it out, so that's what it looks like so far. When I get everything out of the bowl. But that's how I was taught to make biscuits. I'm not used to using all this electric stuff. Now that I'm older, I got some of it and I use it when I can. But with biscuits and stuff, I'm just not used to that. So and you just form it this way. Okay, I need to grab my rolling pin. I was making pie crust and it fell apart, so I have to get a new one. I don't like when you're in the middle of a recipe and it just does that to you. Alright, I'm going to flour my rolling pan. I'm going to roll this out a little. And it just rolls really nicely. And if you want your biscuits thick, let's see, I'll just do this. So I'd say that's about a 1/2 inch. Alright, I'm going to pause for a second because I want to clean up a little bit. Alright, you guys, I'm back. I cleaned up a little bit. Had to get a baking sheet, a cooling rack, biscuit cutters. I'm going to be using this size. There's like several sizes, so I'm just going to make little biscuits. Trying to get another one. I got one. This is really doughy, so I think I'm going to do that one over. That's what they look like. So you can make biscuits and gravy. You can make a biscuit, egg, cheese, and some bacon or ham or sausage. Biscuit. I think that would be cool. So I'm trying to spread this out to see how many biscuits we get because I don't remember. Or I think I'm going to do 8 because I want to make chicken and dumplings, and I'll use this for my chicken and dumpling soup that I make. Or you can make chicken dumpling turkey. That's really good too. So that's what I'm going to do with that one. So I'm going to bake these at 400 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes in an oven. If you want to, you can grease this pan, but I usually don't because I put a lot of butter in the biscuits. Alright, I'll bake these and then I'll be back to show you what they look like. So stay tuned. Guys and gals, I'm back. I cleaned up the kitchen and I finished the biscuits, so I want to get those out of the oven. I don't want to touch that one, it's hot. If you don't want them that dark, you don't have to have them that dark. But I like them that dark. They're about that little. So there's your homemade biscuits. I like those. And I just set them over here on the cooling rack and let them cool. There's your homemade biscuits. You can add butter on them and just have butter and jam. That's pretty good on biscuits. I'm going to be making biscuits and gravy. And then you also can make biscuits with make like a little sandwich. You can also have biscuits with fried chicken. So that's really good. Okay, so with the leftover dough, what I did was label it and put it in a freezer bag. And I said that it was raw, so I know that I need to cook this. So, and then I'm gonna make chicken dumpling soup. I'll have a recipe for you guys on that as well. So keep watching. Thanks, and see you later.